The goal here is the pursuit of excellence. The definition of that excellence is that it helps society. I'm very proud to knock off this attitude. We like to call it make other people's dreams come true. Maybe that would be a good byline for our university, but that's the purpose of the university. Yeah, it is exactly 50 years. It doesn't feel like 50 years. I think this university has sort of a timeless feeling, and it feels like time stands still here. Let's walk this way. You ready?
Yeah.
I thought you have a tour of my life here.
所以大家会跟着老师走一遍这个路线，是他生命的路线。
This arch over there is probably the most famous arch at Princeton. That one. And there's two traditions when you come here as a freshman. Your first job is to steal the clapper inside the bell. And it's very difficult and dangerous to climb under it. And if your class member can steal the metal part inside the bell, ding, 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 then you're like brain. Yeah. And then there's an old challenge to steal this cannon. You can steal the bell and the cannon. Your class is super class. So my class succeeded. So we are pretty famous. So I live in this building. I spent 3 years here. Then I went to study in Asia most of my last year. And they put you together with 2 other guys and you don't know them. Then I want to show off how smart I am. So I introduced I'm Michael Roach. I'm #1 in my state. I went to the White House also. So I said, I'm 750 and 740. He said, good to meet you. I'm 800 and 800. He's 800 and 800. So when you come here, we call it rude awakening. It means you're like, now suddenly you have to compete with the best. It's very, very difficult. This is called 1879 Hall. It was built 200 years ago. And it's the religion department. So this is my home. And I took many classes here. And then one day I'm coming to my class and there's an Indian boy in our class. And he's sitting under this tree. And his back is to the tree. And he goes, like that, And I said, what do you want? Because I have to go sit down. I said, I can't sit down. I have to go to class. Sit down. Okay, and I sit down. And he says, I heard your mother's dying. I said, yeah, she's dying. And then he said, you need answers why she's dying. Can you help her? And you will not find it in this building. He said, you need to go in Asia. He said, don't worry, I will meet you in New Delhi. I'll take care of everything. We will go to the Himalayas. And I said, okay, I will. And I agree in 1 minute. Immediately I went to spend 6 months in Asia. So this is called Pine Hall. Generally, pine is a tree, but this is the name of the family, and they donate the money. So each building has the family's name. My dormitory is Dodd Hall. This mainly foreign languages. So I studied Russian through that door. I don't know one word, and I was stubborn, and I took 5 years total. And I don't know why. Then I found out the biggest collection of Asian books in the world at that time is in St. Petersburg. And they have also the biggest collection of Dunhuang books. So I went there, I said, we want to make a database with your books. And the University of St. Petersburg has 8,000, but also earlier explorers. And they have 141,000 books. And they don't have catalog. And they don't allow anyone to go in. I want permission to catalog. I sit down with this fat cats and we fight. And then I start speaking Russian to them. And they're like, oh. Then they say, okay, you can do it. And they give permission. Me and John Brady, our team spent 12 years there in the library. And we cataloged 141,000. These are two tigers. Every child who comes to this university wants to sit on there, and it's very fun to sit there. It's called a Bengal tiger, northeast India, and that's where the great Buddhist universities are located. 1,000 years ago, it's called Nalanda. Vikramashila, very, very, very famous. Shenzong studied there, and these tigers are from there. So it's a special tiger, and very powerful and very intelligent. So every university has a mascot or animal, and we discussed it for a long time, and we would like to steal the tiger for DSEU because powerful, intelligent, you know, and good debater. And so our mascot is tiger, right? This area was important during the Revolutionary War, like 1775. So they held their first meetings here, and they signed, they signed the Declaration of Independence. So that's Nassau Hall. Then in my time, 50 years ago, there was an old painting inside, and it's three old guys with a long beard, and they are sitting in an empty cow field on a folding table, and they are signing the agreement to build this university and to buy the land. So when we were standing together in Sedona, I feel like that. Okay, so you guys all have to grow a beard. Okay, let's walk this way. The goal here is the pursuit of excellence. And that was drilled into us, you know. And the definition of that excellence is that it helps society. The code word here is in the service of the world. So whatever you do, whatever excellence you reach is for helping the world. And I really like it. And I think it's a good spirit. We call unashamedly. You know, I'm very proud to knock off this attitude. I'm very proud to emulate this attitude of excellence and to serve the world. We like to call it make other people's dreams come true. Maybe that would be a good byline for our university, but the purpose of the university, I think that's great. Yeah.
Our motto is torch of wisdom, light for the world. Maybe we can add a line.
That can be the unofficial.
Unofficial one?
May
other people's dream come true.
That is spreading the light, I think. Yeah.
That is spreading the light.
Yeah.